Just saying hi.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Today we are doing our another second call of gift book read. How does this get any better? And I'm really grateful to be here. And we are like little working on the back end, everything. We are supposed to be live.
Yes, we are live
Yes,
on
we are.
YouTube too.
How does this get any better? Okay. Hmm. What book are we reading today? We are reading Blessed Possibilities book. Okay, if you can see here. By Gary M. Douglas. This was like we have been many books and in a bookshelf. I was seeing the book which one should we read today, and this book pulled me so much. It was like me, please. So so that's why we are today reading. Not that's why we are reading today. Blessed possibilities. How does this get any better? What else is truly possible? Okay, shall we begin with the chapter 1? Are we good to go? Okay, so chapter number 1. What is phenomenons? Okay, very interesting. Gary, welcome everyone. I love New Zealand because it has great water and more water. It's got no snakes, which makes me happy, and we have this wonderful place to spend the next 7 days. I don't know whether you have noticed, but the sense of peace that exists here is usually we get at the end of a 7 day event, not at the beginning. Somehow, when we returned here, the earth went right back to where we were the last time we came. It is resonating for us the way we need it to. This is what you want to look at here. This is what you want to feel. This is what you want to take home with you to implement in the rest of the world because you can. One day, Dane and I were talking about what we could do to change the situation in Fukushima, where some sources say they are releasing 10 times more radiation into the ocean than is being reported. We were looking at how we could create something greater, and we invited people all over the planet to contribute energy to Fukushima simultaneously. At the time, Dane was in Melbourne and I was in Los Angeles. I thought I had the times right, but I got them mixed up. So we weren't working together simultaneously. Dane got furious with me. He was so pissed he wanted to kill me. Dane, no, I wanted to kill Gary after I left Texas. I wasn't just angry. It was, I'm angry and I am done. Bye bye. I can't remember ever being that angry. I was also really miserable, and after a while, I called Gary and said, I need your help, please, because this sucks. Gary asked, what did I do wrong? I looked at it and said, wow, you didn't do anything wrong. I think this is a place I need to get past something I haven't been able to get past before. Gary asked, what are you not being? What are you not doing? And we looked at it. He asked, is it creation? And then he said, wait a minute, it's bigger than that. You're not being a phenomenon. You're not willing to be the phenomenon you are. When he said that, I heard phenomenons. Gary. And when Dane said phenomenons, I said, yes, that's it. Instead of being the phenomena on planet Earth, we keep trying to create the way other people do. And everywhere we are trying to create the other people are creating, other people do. Instead of having our own way, can we please now destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion, please? Yes. Right.
Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot book. All 100 short spoils provides creations, bases, and beyonds. How does it get even better?
Thank you. For example, I once noticed that I was saying I need to have $100 million to do all the things I want to do. Where's my gold mine? Where's my diamond mine? Where's my oil well? Then I said, wait, there are all this reality solution for the creation of money. What if there is a different possibility for the creation of money? Wow. And there is. It's phenomenons. I'm so grateful that Dane got mad at me. If he hadn't, we wouldn't have found this. And without this, the possibilities in the world would have been minor and not totally blessed. Phenomenons is the ability to create that which is so far beyond this reality that it is considered a phenomenon, a phenomenal thing, something that doesn't match anybody else's reality. Wow. I think I'm gonna post something about this tomorrow at Place of Possibility. We can discuss, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, you all can join to Place of Possibility group. Shashini is sharing such a great nuggets from her learning through all over access and all these things. Such a great thing she's doing. Yes,
From
getting.
your diary, of course. Thanks to you.
Yeah.
How does this get any better? You have to be willing to be a phenomenon. You have to be willing to be phenomenal, which means you will say and do things without knowing where they came from, and they will work. I'm not talking about having an extraordinary life, which is a life that all has all the ordinary stuff plus a little bit extra. What I'm shooting for is phenomenal. It's beyond this reality. That's what we are going to talk about for the next 7 days. Phenomenons. Phenomenons is where you move beyond the ordinary and the extraordinary, the extra of the ordinary, into that which does not create or compute in this reality. You become a creator when you are being the phenomenons. You become the phenomenons of a different possibility. Have you ever created anything beyond other people's reality? But you keep acting like you're ordinary. Are you really good at doing ordinary? No. Oh, interesting. Whatever that is, will you please destroy and create it all times a godzillion?
Yes, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom book. All 100 shorts boy provides creations, bases, and beyond. Yeah.
If you truly choose phenomenons, you will lose everything that is considered normal in this reality. Your normalcy will go away, and all you will have left is extreme potency. That is the choice you have. To be phenomenons and to function as phenomenons, you must move outside of time. You must move outside of dimension and outside of reality. You create your reality outside of those things because that's where you are, on the creative edge of blessed possibilities at all time. Wow. No words. The most phenomenal things happen when you're willing to step into phenomenons. All kinds of things can have show up in your life. You can do things you never thought were possible. Things begin to talk to you and tell you how to create. When you function from possibilities and you ask, what's really possible here? A whole new world is going to open up for you. The whole universe wants to contribute to you. The world wants to contribute to you. The world wants to give you everything you desire, but you don't ask. What will it take for all of us to start asking for what we truly desire? And everything that is stopping us to be that, and everything with that, will you please destroy and create it all?
Yes, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom book. All 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, bases, and beyonds. How does it get even better?
Yes, truly. What have you made so vital about never possessing phenomenons that keeps you from being? Everything that is times a godzillion will it destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom book. All 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, bases, and beyonds. Yeah.
Participants, why do you say possessing phenomenons? Gary, possessing phenomenons is demanding that you will have total control and ownership over whatever it is, and you're not going to let anything show up except that. That's possession. Wow. What have you made so vital about never possessing phenomenons that keeps you from being? Everything that is times a godzillion will you try and create it all. Yes. You're muted.
Yes, please. Everything that is right and wrong, good and bad, bottom book. All 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, bases, and beyonds. Wow,
How does
such
it
a
get any
beautiful thing.
better?
Yeah.
Phenomenons is the ability to create that which is so far beyond this reality that it is considered a phenomenon, a phenomenal thing, or something that is a phenomenon that doesn't match anybody else's reality.
Yeah, truly.
So, being you. None of
I
you have a bloody clue what being is. Are you wish to say something? You think being means I don't have to do anything. No, truly being means you get to do everything you have never done. If you're truly being, you get to choose anything and everything. What have you made so vital about never possessing phenomena that keeps you from being? If you were truly being you, would you do things that destroy your life or make your life harder and more difficult? No. So you keep choosing that for what reason? Everything that is times a gazillion will it destroy and create it all.
Yes, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom book. All 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, bases, and beyonds.
The whole universe wants to contribute to you. The world wants to contribute to you. The world wants to give you everything you desire, but you don't ask. What a
Yeah, that
highlight.
everything that is, everything we are not about here to ask, or asking is biggest problem for us. Can we please destroy and uncreate it all of that, please?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Right from with Bedford Pakol, 100 Shorts Boys, Fawad's Creations, Bases and Beyonds. Such a beautiful chapter is this. Like, I remember watching a movie called Phenomenon, right,
Ah,
Shashini?
right.
Such a beautifully, he also explored his own thing and being that energy and everything. Like, what will it take for all of us to be the phenomenon person for ourselves? Everything that does not allow that to be that. Can you please destroy and uncredit all of them, please?
Yes, please.
Ah, right, wrong, with bad word, protocol, 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, bases, and beyonds. How does it get even better? What else is truly possible?
And also, yeah, good movie to watch. Like in a
Yeah,
bucket
truly.
list.
Yeah. Me and Jashni both are like, weekly we have one
Movie
ritual
to
to
watch.
go through movie watching. What new is there? What else they are have
Yeah.
showed us to be and all these things. Beautiful. How does it get even better?
After Access is more like, okay, what can we receive contribution from it? It's
Yeah,
more into that now.
true,
It's
true,
a
true.
very great way to enjoy a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. How does it get even better?
That- Anyway,
Okay.
okay, we have completed chapter one. We are moving to chapter two.
Wow.
Exactly. Blessed possibilities. Gary. The blessed choice of possibility is the way the universe can contribute to you and create something you never knew was possible. You, as an infinite being, have infinite choice, infinite question, infinite possibilities, and infinite contribution. But you're rejecting the gift of possibility. If somebody suggests something that doesn't fit the reality you have, you reject it. If something doesn't fit the way you want it said, it's not going to be part of your reality. You say, it's got to be said the way I want to hear it. You need to hear things the way you want to hear them, is in the way of the blessed possibilities that are available of you. So everything that is bringing up or letting it down, will we all please destroy and create it all times a godzillion?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Right and wrong in a bad part book. All 100 shorts, boys, provides creations, basis, and beyond.
You aren't willing to hear things the way they come to you. You reject possibilities when you say, well, that wasn't what I thought it was. When a possibility shows up for me, I say, wow, that showed up different than I thought it would. What else is possible? What else can I choose beyond this? And what else can I choose because of this? Okay. How does this get any better? Blessed possibilities are about recognizing the blessing that choice is and the gift you are when you are in question. When you are in question and you choose something, you create multiple possibilities.
Wow. Beautiful. Oops. Where should she went? How does it get even better? Okay, I think it's already 20 minutes more. Shashmi, you?
Yeah, now I am here. Can you guys
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, we can.
How does this get any better? What
People
else
can
is
see.
possible? Okay, moving on. Participants. I'm pretty cool with things looking different than I think they will. Where am I rejecting possibilities? Carry. Pretty cool with means I kind of receive things looking different. Or
Muted, Shashmi. Yeah.
am I muted?
Yeah, right now I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear the part of participants' question? Okay. Then start with Gary. Pretty cool with means I kind of receive things looking different or I reject them slightly. Instead, you have got to ask, What possibility do I have here that I have never considered? Be in that question more. You like to come to conclusions and answers. You like to know that you're going to get it right. You like to know that something is going to work the way you want it to work. You have a tendency to decide what is going to be instead of being in the question. What is the possibility here? Such variations of what else is possible. But yet,
Truly.
still, it all has very different energies to it.
Wow. I
This
think
is
it's
the,
a
yeah,
great place to stop so that we can
okay.
be in this question of what is the possibility here.
Yes. Okay, we shall do that.
Yeah, what is the possibility here? We can play with this question throughout this week so that we can have a beautiful possibility for ourselves, right?
Yes, and we would like to hear from all of you the next time we meet.
Yeah, heartily.
And guys, please go to YouTube and like and comment what how you your experience of this call. And if you
Okay.
haven't subscribed, what are you doing till now? Please subscribe.
How does it get even better? What else is truly possible?